everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Ranee. I live in Bali and I make videos about my life here, plant-based eating, natural beauty, sustainable fashion, and other things alike. So if those are some of the things that you're into, then go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. So in today's video, I want to talk about acne, and I am someone who suffered from acne ever since I was about 14 or so. So it's been over a decade since I've started dealing with it, and trust me, it's not a fun time. I know how you feel. It can take a toll on your mental health and also your self-esteem. It stops you from doing the things that you want to do because it's constantly the only thing that's on your mind. For example, like leaving the house with no makeup on. That's something that I've only started doing recently, and let me just tell you, it's such a liberating and freeing feeling to not have to depend on a makeup product. So now it's safe to say that I can go and have brunch with a friend, take on last minute plans, and not have to worry about covering this and that. And so I'm not saying that my skin right now is perfect, but it's probably the best condition that it's been in a long time. I mean, I'd still be self-conscious about it, but not so much to where I let it affect me, and that alone for me was such a big accomplishment. I want to share the diet and lifestyle changes that I did in order to get to where I am now with my skin. And this isn't going to be a skincare routine video because I do want to focus more on getting rid of the root cause of it from within. And so if you're interested in seeing a skincare routine, then please let me know in the comments below and I'll get that up for you guys. Before I get started, I just want to put on a disclaimer here that I'm not a health professional or nutritionist, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt and also do your research in your own time. Everything that I'm going to discuss in this video are solely from my own experience and research, and also what I found worked for me, so please keep that in mind. And with that being said, let's get on to it. So first, I want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on my skin journey, and I guess take you photo by photo on what it went through. So this is what my skin used to look like. This photo was taken in July 2018, and then in this photo taken 2 months after, as you can see, my skin is getting slightly better. And then this photo was taken the next month, October. The scars are healing and my skin is just overall less red. And then November 2018 was when, for the first time, I think this is like the worst that my skin has been. My main areas of breakout are my forehead, my chin, my jawline, and my cheeks. And then I'm pretty sure I was devastated at this point that I didn't even continue on with my skin progress, and so I didn't take any photos after this. Let's just fast forward to May 2019. In May, oh my gosh, my skin just freaked out. All hell decided to break loose with my cheeks, and at this time I think I had just resigned from a very stressful job, not only mentally but also physically. I don't remember having a work-life balance at the time, and due to the stress, my diet was also very poor, and I was wearing so much makeup that just clogged my pores even more and exacerbated my acne. And you're probably saying, well, Ranee, why don't you just not wear the makeup? Yes, I could have just went barefaced, but at the same time, my job required me to deal with people and to have, you know, conversation with people. And so at the time, it was just easier for me to put on foundation and get on with my day versus having to constantly have people pointed out. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to drink your 3 liters of water daily and eat your veggies, because let's be real, like, that's already obvious. You guys should already be doing that. So a while ago I discovered a concept called face mapping, and this is a practice that has been done in Chinese medicine for over 3 years, and it basically tells you that each section of your face connects to the different parts of your body, like the organs in your body, and the acne on my forehead was a sign of poor digestion, stress, food sensitivities, and basically just your body telling you that it's not able to detox properly. And then the acne on my cheeks were also a sign of poor digestion, so yeah, we're seeing a pattern here. And then my jaw and my chin were hormone related, and I did notice that whenever it would be that time of the month, I would get a pimple or two in those areas. So yeah, I'm not sure how accurate this face mapping is, but I think it's a good guide for you to kind of assess your breakouts and what you can do to prevent it and lessen the frequency of your breakouts. By the way, if you're someone who doesn't believe that health starts with the gut and that skin and diet are totally related, this video may not be for you, because I'm pretty much just gonna be preaching that the entire video. The first thing that I did is that I cut out dairy. I've always known that cheese and milk were a group of food that my body doesn't particularly like, because each time I would consume it, I'd have an upset stomach and I would just be bloated for the next few days, and yeah, my bowel movements would just be out of whack. And it was hard in the beginning, because when my boyfriend and I just started dating, we would have like weekly pizza nights, and I'm not putting the blame on him like whatsoever. If anything, I'm just like very envious of his skin, because he can just have whatever he wants, not wash his face, and then not get a zit on his face. Like, I don't understand how that works. Girls, please tell me if you feel me on that, because it's kind of annoying. Yeah, so when I stopped eating dairy, I immediately saw a difference in not just my existing acne, but also I wasn't getting any new ones, which was a good sign for me. The second thing that I did is I eliminated sugar, and the thing with sugar is that the more you have it, the more your body craves it, and that is the dangerous part. I'm not much of a sweet tooth, but when there's ice cream in front of me, like, that's kind of hard to say no. Sugar is bad for your skin because once it's digested, your body quickly turns it into glucose, which causes an insulin spike, and when your insulin levels are elevated, it causes your body to just go into like inflammation mode. As soon as I started eliminating sugar out of my diet, my skin was doing much better. So try doing this. I promise you will see a difference. But I'm not at all saying that you need to like cut it out of your life completely for the rest of your life, because let's be real, there are going to be days when you eventually have to cave in to your donut cravings. But what I'm saying is, if you want to see true progress in your skin, then you need to completely cut it out of your diet for a few weeks to see if it has any impact on your skin, and then slowly bring it back. The third thing is to eliminate processed and fried foods. It's hands down my weakness, because oh my gosh, like, what can I say? I'm a savory gal. I love my fries, I love my potato chips, but hey, I guess not all good things are good for us, right? I don't know where I heard that from, but it sounds about right. But yeah, again, try to just have it in moderation, and yeah. The fourth thing is to consume more probiotic rich foods. The two main things that I usually have in my house are kimchi and tape. I don't know if you can find tape anywhere else. It's such a like an Indonesian thing. But tape is basically fermented cassava. But you don't have to have tape. Like, you can just opt for something that's readily available in your local supermarket, whether it's sauerkraut or plant-based yogurt, kimchi, you know, whatever it is. Just have at least one probiotic food with your meal, and I swear to you, it will make the biggest difference. Ever since I started incorporating these two into my diet, I've just seen great results in my digestive system and my bowel movements. Oh Lord, I'm not gonna get into it because it's a bit TMI, but basically I have gone to the bathroom more often whenever I would eat a lot of probiotics, and I do have to contribute to tape for getting my skin to where it is now. So number 5 is going to bed early and having your meals 3 hours before bedtime, and this is for 2 reasons. The first one is so that you avoid late night snacking. The chances of you going for carrot sticks are slim to none during this hour, right? So you want to just go to bed early so that you're not giving yourself time to crave unhealthy foods. The second one is that having your last meal a few hours before bedtime just allows your body to fully digest what you've eaten and ensures that you're not going to bed with a stomach of undigested food, because that can also lead to indigestion, which you don't want. The 6th thing is my supplements, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about these. If you ask anyone that know me, like, I vouch for the supplements that I take, and I think it's safe to say that they have contributed to my skin, and so I'm very thankful for my little supplement babies. So the first one is probiotics, and I've probably gone through about 5 different bottles of them. This is just the current one that I'm taking now. I get all of my supplements off of iHerb.com. I'm not sponsored by them or anything yet, but yeah, I just find that they have everything that you're looking for, and the prices are very reasonable, especially if you live in Indonesia, where supplements can get really expensive because most of them are imported. These ones are dairy-free. Probiotics help to support a healthy intestinal flora balance, and in order to have a healthy digestion, you want to make sure that there's a balance between good versus bad bacteria, and yeah, this just really helps with that. The next one are digestive enzymes, and these ones come with probiotics, so on most days I find that just taking this one is enough. Like, I don't really need to take this one, but basically digestive enzymes help your body to digest fats, proteins, and carbohydrates from the food that you eat, and then turn them into energy. And what I noticed whenever I take these is that I would feel less sluggish after my meal, and that I just kind of feel energized, and that my bowel movements are a lot more regular. And so this has been a lifesaver for me. Nowadays I just take one whenever I know I'm gonna have something relatively unhealthy or something that's harder for my body to digest. The next one is zinc, and as a vegetarian, this is an essential nutrient that both vegans and vegetarians tend to be deficient in due to the lack of meat in our diet. I take this once a day, and it is recommended that you take this with a meal that's high in protein, otherwise you can feel nauseous and lightheaded. Like, that's happened to me before because I obviously wasn't reading the labels, and so I took this on an empty stomach and it did not feel good. Like, I was just so nauseous and I felt sick, and so please don't do that. Please make sure that when you're taking this, you also eat a meal that's high in protein. Zinc has been proven to alleviate inflammation and also lower oil production and sebum. If you're thinking of taking zinc, you want to make sure that you look for zinc picolinate, because apparently that's the type of zinc that is easiest for your body to absorb. And yeah, other than that, I really don't have much to say about zinc, other than the fact that this was actually the first supplement that I started taking for my acne, and so yeah, it really helped to clear my acne. The next one is pantothenic acid, also known as vitamin B5, and this vitamin helps your body to convert the food that you eat into energy. It's been proven to be as effective as the drug Accutane in treating acne because it works at the first stage of acne formation. As you know, acne is mostly caused by an overproduction of oil, and so what this does is that it helps your skin to produce and like regulate your oil production, which as a result less acne. The next one is L-lysine, and L-lysine is an essential amino acid that plays a role in helping our tissues grow and also recovering from wounds. Some of the benefits of lysine that I've noticed is that my skin is just more supple and glowy whenever I take these consistently. It is also proven that L-lysine promotes collagen growth, and that is something that is very beneficial for someone who suffers from acne, because having collagen and having a boosted collagen production is very crucial if you want your skin to heal faster. Otherwise, your acne is just going to take forever to heal. In order for these to work, you need to take about 5 grams a day, which with these capsules that would mean 10 capsules a day, and so for me that wasn't sustainable because it ended up just being too many pills to take in one day. But I highly recommend you giving this a go if you have super oily skin. The next one is not really a supplement, but it's more of an herb that I take, and this is maca root powder. It's a plant native to Peru. This is commonly available in either a form of powder or capsules. Since it's an adaptogen, it helps your body to stabilize your hormones, which is key, like major key, especially if your breakouts tend to happen during your menstrual cycle. So I take about 2 grams a day around just like 10 days before my cycle starts, and I find that it really helps with just like balancing my mood and my energy levels. I normally take it with hot water and just drink it like that, so it's kind of like tea. But if flavor is something that you're concerned about, then you can always mix it into your smoothies. For me, the flavor doesn't really bother me that much. I think I've just gotten used to it. So, and the last one that I take is ashwagandha, and it's another adaptogenic herb. I don't have the bottle with me, but I'll just pop a photo on the screen for you guys. I keep it on my office desk because I usually just take it for like better concentration at work, or whenever I'm just dealing with a lot, because it helps manage anxiety and stress. I don't take it every day, obviously. I honestly just take one when I know I'm gonna have a full day at work dealing with people and juggling like a whole bunch of tasks at once. So those are the steps that I took to keep my acne at bay. It's been a super long journey for me, and it took a whole lot of patience, sacrificing, and most definitely tears. But I guess it's up to you to prioritize and decide whether your health is something important to you. I hope you found them helpful, and if you're someone currently suffering from acne, please know that you're not alone and that this is only temporary, because if I can heal from it, then so can you. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching.